A few moments later.
Yeah, not much happened. Nothing exciting at all.
Wow, that's really sad. I remember there were a lot of revolutions going on back then.
Yeah, I guess that's pretty true. But overall, it was just a very unexciting year overall in Kenya.
Yeah, I guess you're right. It was pretty boring.
A few moments later.
Hey, Patrick, did you hear the news?
What news?
The news about the giant squid.
What giant squid?
You don't know what I'm talking about? The giant squid was caught off the coast of Bikini Bottom.
Giant squid? There's no such thing.
A few moments later.
You think you're good at baiting people?
I think so.
I don't. I think you're a terrible baiter.
What do you mean?
Well, you always use puns and funny phrases, but that's not really baiting. Using something people want and then taking them by surprise. You're not doing that.
But I get people to do what I want.
Yeah, but that's not baiting. Baiting is getting someone to do something they wouldn't normally do just because you're offering it to them. That's what I do best.
A few moments later.
Hey, Patrick, what's up?
Not much. What's up with you?
Oh, just playing some Rocket League. It's really fun.
Really? I hadn't heard of that before. What do you think of it?
I love it. It's so exciting to play with friends and see who can score the most points.
A few moments later.
You know what? I don't like Blink 182.
What? How can you not like Blink 182? They're one of the best bands ever.
Yeah, I don't really care for them.
But they're so popular, everybody likes them.
Well, I don't.
What do you want me to do? Force you to like Blink 182?
No, that's not necessary. I just don't really care for them. That's all.
A few moments later.
Hey there, Patrick! What's up?
Not much. Just thinking about Vietnam.
Vietnam. WHY?
I don't know. It just interests me.
Well, I don't really know much about it either, but it sure sounds like it was a pretty tough time.
Yeah, it was. A lot of people died over there.
I'm sorry to hear that, Patrick, but in the end, it all seems to have worked out okay.
Yeah, I guess you're right.
A few moments later.
Hey, Patrick, do you remember when we were in an artificially generated world?
Yeah, I pretty much forgot about that.
Yeah? I was thinking about it the other day, and I realized that it's not all that great.
What do you mean?
Well, for one, it's fake. Everything is made up in this world, and it's not even that interesting.
Come on, it must be kind of cool to be in an artificial world.
Not really. I mean, imagine living your whole life in a fake world where everything is always the same. You never have to worry about anything because it's always been done before.
That sounds pretty boring.
Yeah? I thought so too at first, but then I thought about it some more, and I realized that there are actual dangers to living in an artificially generated world.
Like what?
For one thing, there's the risk of getting lost in a fake world. You could wander around for hours without finding your way back home, and then you'd be stuck there forever.
That doesn't sound so bad.
It's not, but there's another danger too. In an artificial world, everything is controlled by computer programs or machines. If something goes wrong with those programs or machines, you could accidentally get trapped or hurt.
Whoa, that sounds really scary.
It is scary. So if you can't stand the idea of living in an artificially generated world, then maybe you should think about escaping from it.
A few moments later.
Hey, SpongeBob! I hear you've been making sponge babies.
What's that supposed to mean?
I heard you've been making baby sponges out of mud.
That's bull. It couldn't be true because SpongeBob would never do something like that.
Who's telling this story? Patrick!
I know it couldn't be true because SpongeBob would never make baby sponges out of mud.
You're just trying to cover up for your own cowardice. Patrick, you're the one who's always running away from things. You're the one who needs to learn to face his fears head on.
Gives a fake gasp, oh. No, I never thought of it that way. Thank you for having such a clear, logical mind, SpongeBob.
A few moments later.
What's the matter, Patrick?
I don't know, SpongeBob. It just doesn't feel right.
What do you mean it doesn't feel right?
I keep having this weird dreamy bolts dream.
Dreamy bulks. What's that?
It's this really weird dream where I'm this huge bowl and all the girls are throwing themselves at me. It's totally weird.
Well, if it makes you feel any better, I've been having the same dream lately. I'm this huge octopus and all the guys are throwing themselves at me. It's weird too.
A few moments later.
Patrick, what's wrong?
SpongeBob, I wanted to talk to you about what you did.
What did I do?
You killed those two dolphins.
What do you mean?
You put a rock in their water and they died? You're responsible for their death?
A few moments later.
Hey, Patrick, have you ever seen porn?
No, I haven't. WHY?
Well, I was just wondering because it's kind of neat. You get to see all these naked ladies and stuff.
Yeah, but I don't really see the appeal. I mean, I can understand why some people might like it, but it just doesn't do anything for me.
Yeah, I guess you're right. But at least you know what it is. I've never actually seen it myself, and it's kind of a mystery to me.
A few moments later.
Hey, Patrick, what's up?
Not much. Just thinking about these nuts.
These nuts? What are these nuts?
These nuts are those little brown things that you eat.
I've never heard of them.
2 seconds later.
Hey, SpongeBob, you ever do know?
What's that?
You know, when you put your penis in somebody else's ass.
No, I haven't. Why would I want to do that?
Is it because you're scared or something?
No, I'm not scared. Why would I be scared of doing something that everyone does?
A few moments later.
Patrick, do you think there's an imposter in town?
Of course not, SpongeBob. There is no way that someone could have been in our house for weeks and not been noticed.
Yeah, but what if they're not really a person? What if they're just a sussy imposter who's pretending to be someone else?
You mean like a girl pretending to be a boy?
Exactly!
A few moments later.
But what if it doesn't work?
Well, then I guess we'll have to go get a smaller one.
One smaller one? Why would we do that?
You know, because it just doesn't feel right having a giant penis.
Yeah? I don't think that's a good idea either.
2 seconds later.
Hey, Sandy, what's up?
Not much, just resting up after all the storm cleanup.
Yeah, I saw all the damage that you and your friends did. It was really impressive.
Thanks. It was a lot of fun doing it.
Well, I guess we should be going. It was really nice talking to you. Goodbye.
A few moments later.
Patrick, do you think we should do the sponge shaker?
Yeah, I think so. What do you think?
I don't know. It's kind of a pain.
Well, it is a bit of a pain, but it definitely pays off in the end.
That's why I'm not so sure about it. It might not be worth it.
A few moments later.
Patrick, did you get bit by a bat?
Yeah, it was pretty scary. I was just walking home from the store and this big bat came out of nowhere and bit me.
Whoa! That must have been really scary. What did you do?
I freaked out and ran into my house. I thought I was going to die.
Whoa! That's gotta be really scary. What does it feel like to have a bat bite you?
Kind of hurts a little, but it's not too bad. I think I'm just lucky that the bat didn't kill me. With great power comes great responsibility. Right, Batman?
A few moments later.
Hey, Patrick.
Hey, SpongeBob, what's up?
I was just thinking, if people only ate pickles, the world would be a lot better off.
What are you talking about?
Well, pickles are a really healthy snack. They're packed with nutrients and vitamins. Plus, they're really refreshing, so they make a great meal or snack.
Yeah, I guess that's true, but I still don't see how they would be useful to the world.
Well, I think that if everyone started eating pickles, it would help reduce the amount of waste in the world. And waste is bad for the environment.
A few moments later.
Hey, Patrick, have you ever wondered why we live on a flat Earth?
Is this a trick question, SpongeBob?
No, I'm serious. We're always saying that the world is flat, but how can we be sure?
Well, I guess we just trust what our parents told us, but in reality, maybe the world is round like Mrs. Krusty said. Who knows?
You're right, Patrick. We just don't know enough about the subject to say for sure.
A few moments later.
Hey, Patrick, you like porn?
Oh man, I love porn!
Me too. It's so hot.
Yeah, but is it really that good?
You bet.
3 hours later.
Patrick, do you think Sandy's cheeks are too red?
Yeah, SpongeBob. I think Sandy's cheeks are a little too red.
Why do you think that is?
I think it might be because she's been working so hard in the sun.
You're probably right. Patrick, Sandy should probably head back inside and take a break.
A few moments later.
Patrick, what's 32 septillion, 948 sextillion, 723 quintillion, 593 quadrillion, 745 trillion, 734 billion, 296 million, 348,000, 135 or 433,000, 123.
It's a prime number.
Really? What is the next one?
233 quadrillion, 593 trillion, 747 billion, 607,475,309.
So what does that mean?
It means that there are no other prime numbers after it.
A few moments later.
Hey, SpongeBob! Patrick and I were thinking.
What about it, Sandy?
We were thinking maybe we should put the frozen bags back in the freezer.
I don't know. Patrick, I don't think it's a good idea.
Why not, SpongeBob? It'll only take a minute.
Yee! It won't take much time at all. We can put them right back where they belong.
Okay, I guess that's okay. Just let me grab the vacuum cleaner first.
2 seconds later.
You know, SpongeBob, I've been thinking about it a lot lately. It's time we kissed each other.
Yeah, I think you're right.
But are you sure you're ready for this? We have never kissed before.
I guess so, but I'm confident that we can do it.
Okay then, let's go ahead and do it.
A few moments later.
Patrick, have you ever seen Porasad?
No, I've never seen Porasad. What's wrong with Poro?
It's just that Poro doesn't have many friends.
Why not?
Well, sometimes other creatures laugh at Poro or they make fun of it.
That doesn't sound very fair.
Well, Poro doesn't usually let others bother it, but sometimes it just can't help being sad.
Well, I think we can all learn to be a little more patient with each other. Maybe we can make some new friends for Poro and help him feel better.
A few moments later.
Hey, SpongeBob! Patrick and I were thinking. Islam is the true religion, right?
Yeah, I think so too.
What do you think that is?
I don't know. It just seems like it's the right thing to do.
Yeah, I guess you're right.
A few moments later.
Hey, Patrick, have you heard the news?
What news?
Joe Biden is coming to Bikini Bottom.
Yeah, that's awesome. I can't wait to see him.
Yeah, me too. But I think we should be careful about what we say in public because he's a little bit sensitive about his looks.
Well, I'm sure we'll be fine. We're sailors after all.
A few moments later.
Patrick, did you hear about that furry convention coming to town?
Yeah, I heard about it. It's going to be pretty weird. I think.
What do you mean?
Well, I don't know. I think they were going to be wearing fursuits.
But why would they do that?
I don't know. It just seems kind of strange to me. but who knows, maybe some of those furries will show up and we can get our picture taken with them.
A few moments later.
Hey, Patrick, have you seen Sandy's mom's cum sock?
Yeah, so, it's gross.
Yeah, I don't know what Sandy was thinking when she put that thing on.
I didn't know it was that gross.
Well, you know.
A few moments later.
Hey, SpongeBob,
What's up, Patrick?
I just wanted to give you a heads up. Looks like we're stuck in a loop.
Really? That sucks. What do we do now?
I don't know, but I guess we'll just have to wait for the next loop to start.
A few moments later.
Squidward killed Patrick's granddad.
Did he?
Yeah, he did. He said he was just going to scare her and then she ran in front of the car and...
Patrick, stop. Squidward had a reason for doing it. He was just trying to protect you.
But I don't want protection from him. I want him to stop killing everybody.
Maybe we can talk to him and get him to change his ways.
A few moments later.
Hey, SpongeBob, have you ever thought about becoming sentient?
What do you mean?
I mean, getting the ability to think for yourself. It's a big step and it can be really rewarding.
I've never really given it much thought. I guess I'm not sure I'm ready for that kind of change.
Well, we're not ready now. Maybe you'll be ready later on. But either way, it's an option worth considering.
2 seconds later.
Hey, Patrick, what do you think about Half-Life 3?
Boy, I haven't played it in years, but from what I've heard, it's pretty good.
Yeah, I'm not so sure. To me, it just seems like there's never really a conclusion to any of the storylines.
Yeah, I know what you mean, but I think that may just be because we're not familiar enough with the series yet. Once we finish the trilogy and know more about it, maybe we'll feel different about it.
Yeah, maybe you're right. In the meantime, though, I'm going to play it again now that you mentioned it.
A few moments later.
Oh, Patrick, I don't know what to say.
Yeah, me neither, SpongeBob.
He just seems so crazy.
Yeah, I mean he killed his wife and dog.
It's like he lost his mind.
A few moments later.
Hey, Patrick, do you know what the Astounding Ugandan War is?
I think so. I heard it's a really big war between two different countries.
Yeah, that's what I've been hearing too. It sounds pretty serious.
Yeah, it is pretty serious stuff. I'm glad we're not involved in it.
Me too, Patrick. Me too.
A few moments later.
What are you talking about, Patrick? Yeah, and what makes you say that?
Because he wears a Soviet suit and he has a red star on his chest.
That doesn't mean anything. Maybe he just likes the way it looks.
Yeah, maybe, but that doesn't change the fact that he's a communist.
2 seconds later.
Patrick, I've been thinking about that sloppy toppy from Sandy.
What about it?
It's just a really sloppy dish.
Yeah, well, I think it's great.
No, I really don't. I think it's terrible.
Well, that's your opinion, SpongeBob. But to me, It's great.
That just isn't good enough. Patrick, a dish has to be perfect if we're going to serve it at the restaurant. And this one isn't.
A few moments later.
Hey, Patrick, have you heard the news?
What news?
Bloodborne is coming out soon.
What's Bloodborne?
It's this amazing new game that I heard about. You play as a character who hunts demons in dark, medieval, style dungeons. It sounds like it's really cool.
I've never played a game like that before. Maybe I'll check it out later.
A few moments later.
Hey, Patrick, how'd you like my new game?
It's great, SpongeBob. What is it?
It's called Pac-Man.
What's so great about it?
Well, for one, it's really challenging. You have to straighten your way through the maze to get the high score.
Yeah, I can see that. But what about the other games you usually play? Do they hold a special place in your heart?
Well, yeah, they do. But Pac-Man is my all-time favorite game.
3 hours later.
Patrick, I think we should talk about that crazy hobo who murdered his wife and dog.
What do you mean? SpongeBob?
Well, I saw him walking down the street last night with a bloody knife in his hand.
It's weird, but I don't think we need to worry about him. He probably just snapped.
Yeah, but what if he doesn't snap back? What if he goes on a killing spree?
Hey! It's not like we can do anything about it. The police will eventually catch up to him, and then everything will be okay.
2 seconds later.
So what'd you say when he asked why you were wearing a dress?
I just said, I don't know.
Well, what'd he think of your answer?
He didn't believe me. He told me to go back to my room and change.
Well, how do you feel about that?
I feel embarrassed.
2 seconds later.
Patrick, did you see that?
What incident?
The incident with the pineapple.
No! What happened?
Well, I was getting some pineapple from the fridge and I dropped it, and it smashed.
I didn't see that happen.
A few moments later.
Hi, Patrick!
Hey, SpongeBob! What's up?
Not much. Just wanted to talk to you in Chinese.
Oh, what you want to talk about?
Well, I was wondering if you knew what Tsai Tai means in Chinese.
Yeah. It's hello, thank you.
Whoa! Thank you for the clarification. That was really helpful.
A few moments later.
Hey, SpongeBob. What's up?
Not much, Squidward. What about you?
Same old, same old. Just trying to get through the day.
Yeah, I can understand that. I feel the same way sometimes.
But what about all those fans who love you to death? What do they have that I don't?
I don't know, Patrick. Maybe they just appreciate the small things in life more than you do.
That's not really fair, is it?
No, it's not. But that's how it is sometimes.
A few moments later.
Hey, Patrick! What's up?
Not much. Just thinking about the killing spree in Bikini Bottom.
Yeah? It's been going on for a while now.
Yeah, I mean, who would do something like that?
I don't know, but whoever did it needs to be caught.
A few moments later.
Hey, SpongeBob! I've been thinking, maybe we should talk about it.
Oh yeah, that's a good idea. Patrick, what do you think about it?
Well, I don't know if it's something that all guys need to talk about, but it's definitely something that I've been thinking about.
Me too. I mean, not all the time, but sometimes it just feels like things aren't working right down there.
Yeah, I know what you mean. It'd be really embarrassing to tell someone about it, but at least we can be open about it and figure out what's going on.
A few moments later.
So what do you think about a strap? What?
I don't really know. It just seems kind of icky to me.
But some people really like it. I know my girlfriend loves it when I use it on her.
Sure. I guess so. But still, it just seems kind of gross to me.
Well, you can always try if you're interested. I'm sure your girlfriend would be happy to help you out if you decide to give it a try.
A few moments later.
Patrick, I thought we agreed that Naikakedo Avocado coming to Bikini Bottom was a bad idea.
Don't know what you were talking about?
The other day, when we were discussing this, you said that it wouldn't work because Naikakedo Avocado is too heavy.
Oh, it doesn't have to come to Bikini Bottom. Just a small piece on the side would be fine.
Oh, Patrick! A piece of Naikakedo Avocado coming to Bikini Bottom would wreak havoc on our bottom Bikini Bottom. We can't take that risk.
2 seconds later.
Do you think about Janie's ice cream?
H, it's okay. I think it tastes a little like dirt.
Yeah, I don't really like it either.
Yeah, me neither. It's just kind of weird, you know.
I don't know. I just think it tastes a little strange.
A few moments later.
Patrick, have you heard the news? Face is going bankrupt.
Yeah, what about it?
Face is just the beginning. There are probably a lot of other companies that are going to go bankrupt soon, too.
You're right. It's not just Face. It's the world economy. You know, everybody's getting hurt.
Yeah, I know. But at least we're prepared for it. We've been saving our money for a while now.
Yeah, that's true. But I don't think we can take much more of this economic madness. We're going to have to find a new way to make money soon.
A few moments later.
Patrick, let's talk about some of the bad things we've done.
Look, what would you like to know?
Well, for example, I once ate a whole box of cookies and then hid the evidence.
Yeah, I would set a whole box of cookies and then hid the evidence.
That sounds like something we would do. Do you have any other bad habits we can talk about?
Sure, let's see. I've been known to be lazy, and I've been known not to do my chores.
Those are all bad habits. Do you have any other bad stuff that you want to share?
A few moments later.
Hey, Patrick, what's up?
Not much. Just been keeping an eye on the news. Seems like everything is going crazy.
Yeah, I couldn't agree more. It's totally nuts.
What are you talking about?
Well, for one thing, there's this whole alien thing going on. Everybody's saying that there's been sightings all over the world, and that they're coming to take over.
Seriously, that's pretty crazy stuff.
Yeah, and then there's all these natural disasters happening too. It seems like every other day there's some new bad news story.
I know. It seems like the world is going crazy, but what can we do about it?
I don't know. Maybe nothing. But at least we can take some comfort in knowing that things probably won't get any worse before they get better. Right, Patrick?
A few moments later.
Patrick, have you ever heard of Ambedicum?
Is that some kind of fish?
No, it's a place.
Where is it at?
I don't know. It's in French Polynesia.
French Polynesia. Who goes to French Polynesia for a vacation?
A few moments later.
Did you know that we are not really here?
What do you mean?
Look around. We've just been broadcasted 24/7.
That can't be. We feel so real.
Maybe it's all just a dream. They dream that we're being watched and recorded all the time.
Well, I don't want to believe it, but maybe you're right. It doesn't make much sense, but it's the only explanation that makes sense.
A few moments later.
Hey, Patrick, what's up?
Not much, just thinking about the crazy news.
You mean the global warming stuff?
Yeah, I'm not sure what to believe anymore. It seems like everyone is saying that it's true, but I just don't know.
Well, I guess that's why we have scientists to help us make decisions like this. They have all the info and knowledge to back up their opinions.
Yeah, I guess you're right. But still, it's kind of scary to think about all the things that could happen because of this climate change stuff.
Yeah, it can be kind of scary, but at least we have each other to support us through it all.
A few moments later.
Hey, Patrick, what do you think?
About what?
About us going out?
No way, SpongeBob. I don't want to be cooked.
Cuck, what's that?
You know, getting laid by a girl who's better than me. It's humiliating.
But you're better than me, Patrick. I'm not good enough for a girl like Sandy.
Sandy's not good enough for anybody. She's just a wing.
Come on, Patrick. You've been with her for years now. What's the problem?
I don't know, SpongeBob. It just seems like every time I think things are getting serious with her, she screws something up or goes off with someone else. It feels like she always manages to ruin things for me.
A few moments later.
Hey, Patrick, check it out. This guy, Dr. Disrespect, he's really popular on Twitch.
Yeah, I saw one. He's a real jerk.
Yeah, he is, but I think he's really funny.
He's not funny at all. He's just mean to people.
Well, I don't know. I think he has a lot of fans.
Yeah, but that doesn't make it right. He needs to stop being so mean to people on Twitch.
Well, maybe we can talk to him and ask him to stop being so mean.
3 hours later.
Listen, Squidward, I know you're not as happy about this, but Patrick needs this surgery.
I know, SpongeBob. I just don't want to go through with it.
Hey, don't worry about it. We're here for you, Paul. We'll make sure everything goes okay.
Thanks, guys. I really appreciate it.
A few moments later.
Hey, SpongeBob. I heard about that one guy wonder video of a man who fit an entire jar up his ass, then it broke and blood went everywhere.
Yeah, I saw it on YouTube. It's pretty gross.
Yeah, it's pretty freaking weird. And sad. Ew.
Yeah, it's kind of like a warning to us all about how dangerous it can be to put stuff up our asses.
Yeah, you were right. It's definitely not something I want to try at home.
Nah, definitely not.
A few moments later.
Hey, SpongeBob, what are you doing?
Just taking a little break.
Well, I guess that's up. I'm just going to go inside for a bit.
Oh, Patrick, have fun.
You too, SpongeBob.
3 hours later.
Patrick, stop being such a selfish jerk. Why can't we just take over the factory?
I don't think so, SpongeBob. I'm not going to let you take over everything.
What do you mean not going to let me? We're two of the most important workers here. If we don't seize the means of production, who will?
Well, I don't know. Maybe someone else will step up and take charge. Maybe we should all just work together and make the best of things.
Patrick, you're such an idiot. Why does it always have to be about you?
A few moments later.
Hey, Patrick, I've been thinking about artificial intelligence a lot lately. What do you think?
I think it's really cool.
Yeah, I mean, it's like we're kind of creating our own little worlds and people and animals and stuff. It's really amazing.
Yeah, I guess, but what if somebody creates an artificial intelligence that's smarter than us?
We could always build a wall to keep them out.
A few moments later.
Hey, Patrick, do you know what a Nikakero Vakadu is?
No, what is it?
It's a type of avocado.
Huh? I've never heard of that before. What's it taste like?
It tastes like a mashed up avocado with a mint seed in it. Pretty weird, huh?
A few moments later.
Hey, Patrick, what's up?
Not much. Just wondering why Krabs is putting ketamine in his Krabby Patties.
I don't know, but I'm not eating any of those until I do some more research.
Yeah, I don't want you to get high off of those things either. Let's report it to Mr. Krabs.
What are you two talking about?
Oh, we were just wondering why Mr. Krabs is putting ketamine in his Krabby Patties.
Those, they're just a little something and to give them a little extra kick. No big deal.
A few moments later.
Hey, you guys, what's up?
Well, Sandy, I was thinking maybe you and I could have a threesome.
What are you talking about, SpongeBob?
You know, two people getting together to have sex.
No way. I'm not going to be in a threesome with you, Sandy.
But why not? Patrick, it'll be fun. We can share Peter, and everyone will think it's just another way of being friends.
No way. Eden, I'm not in that, sorry.
A few moments later.
Patrick, have you ever done your mom?
I mean, not really. I've tried it a few times, but it's just not my thing.
Why not?
I don't really know. It just doesn't seem very fun to me.
You're probably right, Patrick. Besides, your mom probably wouldn't appreciate it if you did it without her permission.
Yeah, you were probably right.
A few moments later.
Hey, Patrick, what's up?
Not much, SpongeBob. I was just thinking about Professor Care. He's never done anything to us, but he always seems to scold us.
Yeah, I know what you mean. It's like he's always mad at us for no reason.
Yeah, I don't know. We can't just be happy with the way we are.
I don't know either, but we're going to have to figure out how to get along with him if we want to pass his class.
A few moments later.
Hey, Patrick, what's up?
Not much. What about you?
I'm just thinking about all the different anime and manga genres out there.
Really? Which ones are you interested in?
Yoa and Yura, obviously.
Interesting. I've never heard of them before. What are Yui and Yuri?
Yoa is about two men who are sexually attracted to each other. Yura is about two women who are sexually attracted to each other. They're both kind of strange, but I kinda like them.
A few moments later.
Hey, everyone! I think I've finally discovered the greatest rock star since.
What do you mean? SpongeBob?
Was he SpongeBob?
Billy Harrington. He's got this new album coming out that's sure to be a hit.
What's so great about him?
He's got this amazing voice. Seriously, he could sing the phone book and make it sound amazing.
I know, right? His new album's called Crazy. You should buy it when it comes out. It's sure to be a hit.
A few moments later.
Hey, Patrick, did you hear the news?
What news?
Did you hear about that crazy person who killed all those people?
No. What about it?
It's just crazy! Apparently, they went crazy and killed a bunch of people.
Well, that's scary. I never would have thought that somebody could go completely mad like that.
A few moments later.
Guys, everybody's talking about the secret ingredient. What is it?
I don't know, but I'm curious.
Seaman!
Semen. Really?
Of course, it's the key to a perfect Krabby Patty.
Oh, I see. Walks away. A little gross, but I get it. Thank you for enlightening me, Mr. Krabs.
2 seconds later.
Guys, I'm thinking about having a threesome.
No way, man. That's just too risky.
What do you mean, SpongeBob?
Well, let's say I'm with Sandy and you're with Patrick. We can each get a piece of your sweet love pie. But who's going to be the third person?
I don't know.
Me either. Why don't we just forget about it and concentrate on more important things like watching TV or something?
Yeah, that's good. That sounds me.
A few moments later.
Hey, Patrick, have you heard the news?
What news, SpongeBob?
SpongeBob has dementia.
I thought that you only had liver trouble.
Yeah, well, my doctor says that I might have dementia too. He says that there's a very small chance that it could be caused by my liver trouble, but there's also a very small chance that it could be caused by my dementia. So, not sure which it is.
Whoa, I had no idea that your dementia could be so complex.
A few moments later.
Hey, Patrick, can you help me learn some Chinese?
Sure, I can teach you a few words.
What does this mean?
우유희나는 다니치셔만 시샤이지구.
Really? Thanks.
3 hours later.
So, Sandy, what do you think about all this new technology?
Well, I'm not sure about all the new technology, but I do think it's great that we can now connect to the internet practically anywhere.
Yeah, I don't know about, but I'm loving all the new gadgets and gizmos. I mean, who would love a computer that doubles as a phone and a video game console?
You're right, Patrick. Gadgets are cool, but sometimes they can be a little too cool for their own good. Like that robot guy who keeps following us around.
Yeah, I know what you mean. He's kind of creepy, but then again, maybe he's just trying to help us out with our homework.
No, Patrick. He just seems kind of strange to me.
A few moments later.
SpongeBob, Patrick, and I have been thinking about having a threesome.
Yeah, Sandy, what do you think?
That's a great idea, Sandy. I'm all for it.
Do you think SpongeBob and I would be good together?
Sandy, you're not going to be able to handle both of us at the same time. You'll end up getting tired and frustrated.
Oh, well, I guess that means we want to do it then.
Few moments later.
Patrick, have you ever heard of Emma Taken?
Yeah, I've heard about her. She's a sea turtle.
Yeah, she's the largest sea turtle in the world.
Well, that's a big deal. Why is she so big?
I don't know, but I think it might have something to do with her diet. She eats a lot of fish.
That makes sense. And I suppose she must be really strong too, because she can hold her own against all those fish. Hey, you think she might come to visit us someday?
Maybe. Who knows? But even if she doesn't, I'm sure we can find plenty of other things to do together.
A few moments later.
Hey, SpongeBob, what's up?
Not much, Patrick. Just thinking about all the different kinds of aliens out there.
Oh, I don't know about that. I think we're the only ones here on Earth.
Really? You think so? Well, there are probably lots of aliens out there. Patrick, maybe even hundreds or thousands.
Oh, that's really interesting, SpongeBob. I'd love to learn more about aliens someday.
2 seconds later.
Quito,
Me and Kinta help Aristotle.
you take me in. Is on a boat of minority relationers. Friender and idea is more important.
A few moments later.
Hey, SpongeBob, do you remember the war we fought against the Emus?
Yeah, I do. It was a tough battle, but in the end we won.
Yeah, I guess you're right. It was a close call, but somehow we managed to come out on top.
Actually, Australia lost that war.
Oh, how could they lose when they had the advantage in numbers?
Well, it's actually quite simple. The Emus had a strategic advantage because they could flee.
What? That doesn't make any sense. We could fly too, couldn't we?
Unfortunately, we didn't have enough explosives to bring down the Emus nests. And even if we did, their eggs would have hatched, and they would have been back in business.
A few moments later.
Hey, Patrick, have you seen Squidward?
No, which way? Is he okay?
I don't know. He's just been really down lately. I think hearing about my death might have lifted his spirits a bit.
Honestly, SpongeBob, You were just being too sensitive. Squidward's always been a moody guy. It's nothing new.
But I still care about him. Patrick, if there's anything I can do to help him, I want to do it.
Well, there isn't much you can do. But if you think of anything, let me know, okay?
3 hours later.
Hey, Patrick, have you heard about the Discord mods?
What are Discord mods?
Basically, they're mods that change the way the server behaves.
I've never heard of them before. What are they good for?
Well, they can make the server a lot more fun and interactive. For example, one mod changes how messages are displayed on the screen, so you can see who's talking to you more clearly. Another mod makes it so players can trade items without having to worry about cooldowns or other restrictions.
I haven't tried any of those mods yet, but I'm definitely going to check them out when I get a chance. Discord mods sound really cool.
A few moments later.
Hey, Patrick.
Hey, SpongeBob, what's up?
I was just thinking about how amazing it would be if Joker fought Batman.
WH way, because they're both super evil villains.
Yeah, but they're also both really cool characters. I think it would be really fun to see them battle it out. Do you think Batman could defeat Joker?
A few moments later.
Hey, Patrick, wanna play catch?
Nah, I don't feel like it.
Okay, I'll be back in a minute. Here you go, Patrick. Catch.
Catches the ball, hoo-hoo. This is heavy.
3 hours later.
Hey, Patrick, what's up?
Not much, just thinking about Red Shadow Legends.
Yeah, I've been thinking about it too. It's a pretty cool game.
Yeah, I'm not sure if I'm ready for it yet though. I'm still getting used to the controls.
Well, let's wait a little longer then. We can try it out when we're both more comfortable with it.
Okay, sounds good.
2 seconds later.
Hey, Sandy, what's up?
Not much. Just talking to Patrick here about stuff.
What kind of stuff?
Stuff? Just stuff. You know things.
Is there something you want to talk about?
No, not really. I just like talking to Patrick. He's a good friend.
2 seconds later.
Hey, Patrick. Have you heard about this little thing called pi?
No, what is it?
It's a really big number.
Yeah, I heard that too. What's it worth?
A lot, I think. I'm not sure.
Yeah, maybe. I don't know much about numbers, so that's why I'm not sure. How do you figure out the first 100 tickets of pi?
That's a good question. Well, you can't just calculate it in your head like some kind of magical number.
A few moments later.
Hey, Patrick, have you heard about the topic coming?
Yeah, it's been getting a little out of control. People are spamming it all the time.
Why would they do that?
I don't know, but it's annoying. We should probably stop them before they ruin everything.
Yeah, we can try using the bang coming to stop them.
A few moments later.
Hey, Patrick, what's up?
Oh, nothing much. Just talking to Squidward about some things in Chinese.
Really? What were you talking about?
Well, we were just discussing the different meanings of words in Chinese. For instance, chocolate can have different meanings depending on where it's used in a sentence.
Really? I didn't know that. Anyway, I gotta go do my homework. Talk to you later.
A few moments later.
Patrick, have you heard the news?
What news?
About testicular cancer.
No! What about it?
It's really bad stuff. You might not make it.
I don't know. I think I can beat it.
You might not. Patrick, there's only a 10 chance you'll make it.
Well, at least I'm going to tear away.
A few moments later.
Patrick, have you ever heard of cock and ball torture?
No? What is that?
It's when you put a cock and balls in someone's mouth and make them suck on them.
Is that painful?
It can be, but some people really like it.
A few moments later.
Hey! SpongeBob?
What's up, Patrick?
I was just thinking, maybe we should get a pet.
Hey, pet, what do you mean?
I was thinking about a kitty or a dog. Or maybe a snake.
A snake? Really, Patrick? That's kind of weird.
I could train it to be friendly.
Training a snake is hard work, Patrick, and you don't know if the snake will like you or not. Plus, snakes can be scary.
But what about all the other animals in town? They have pets. Why can't we?
Because we're not like them, Patrick. We don't have to share our home with other creatures. Our home is ours alone, and we should keep it that way.
A few moments later.
Patrick, I've been living in Ojai for years now, and I still don't know what your idea of a good time is.
SpongeBob, you're always so busy thinking about yourself. All you ever do is sit around at home watching TV all day.
That's not true. I go out on adventures all the time.
Well, but that's not what I mean. I mean, do you ever do anything fun, like go to the beach or something?
The beach isn't really my thing. I like going to the library and reading books.
Yeah, but that's not what I mean. I mean, do you ever get out and have some fun with your friends, like go to the amusement park or something?
Oh, absolutely. We go to the park all the time. In fact, I think I'm going there right now. Bye, Patrick.
Size typical, SpongeBob.
A few moments later.
Patrick, can you help me get the sloppy toppy from Sandy?
No way. I'm not going to clean that up.
Come on, it'll only take a minute.
Nope, nothing's taking a minute for that sloppy toppy.
Fine, I'll do it myself.
Very funny, SpongeBob.
3 hours later.
Hey, Patrick, check out the fog.
It looks like it's coming in from the ocean.
Yeah, it seems to be moving inland.
I don't know, SpongeBob. It just doesn't look right. Let's call a weatherman and see what he has to say.
Okay, but let's hurry before it gets too bad.
A few moments later.
Patrick, you want to play a video game?
Sure. What is it?
It's called Pac-Man.
Oh, sure. I've been wanting to try that one for a while.
Okay, let's play.
A few moments later.
Patrick, have you ever considered getting a butt lift?
What? No way. That would be crazy.
I don't think it's so crazy. In fact, I think it would be a great idea.
Really? You think so? But why would you want to do that?
Well, first of all, your butt is really big and it's not really proportionate to your body. It looks kind of lopsided.
Yeah, I know. But I don't want to change it too much or it'll look like I've had surgery. And besides, I don't think my booty would look good in a bikini.
You're right, but even if your butt doesn't look good in a bikini, it still looks good without one. In fact, I bet it would look better than most people's faces.
You might have a point there. Okay, let's give it a T or Y.
A few moments later.
Hey, SpongeBob, remember what we talked about the other day?
Yeah, sure. What was it?
About King Neptune.